but you improve your personality knowing the other one. So let's see together. So everybody knows their personality. Who has a little problem or discussion? Who has not finished? It's important because we cannot go further if somebody cannot understand who they are. It's okay? We can go further? Okay, great. So now, if you do not have the test, you can ask two questions. The first question is the relationship with the power. This promoter and this controller are very directive and dominant. They know what they want. And the facilitator and the analyzer are compliant. It's not a good word, it's more easygoing. They are easygoing people. And these two are more directive. That's okay with you? So if you are in the test, in the grid here, you are very directive. If you are here, that means you are very easygoing. Do you understand? Second question is the level of emotivity. That means promoter and facilitator are expressive, extroverted. They like people. They like socially. Okay? And maybe we have many facilitators in the room and many promoters because we are healthcare providers. I did a study, I was doing this test with many participants coming from the medical field, and we have more promoters and facilitators, clearly. Nurses, doctors, internal medicine, and these controller and analyzer are reserved, introverted or introverted. Do you understand what I mean? They are more shy, more quiet. These are more expressive. So if you have somebody you put a cross here, it's definitely somebody extroverted. If the cross is here, it's definitely somebody reserved. But in middle, they are balanced. It's not a good or a bad personality, please. So now, if we can repeat together, the promoter is expressive and dominant. That's right? If you are controller, you are reserved and dominant. And the facilitator is expressive and easygoing, compliant. And the analyzer is reserved and easygoing. That's okay? We have 4 personalities with every time 2 characteristics. Jung described 8. 8 is too much for me. So I decided to have 4. So now, we are talking about personalities, interpersonal needs. So this is the most important slide for today. That means a facilitator, his interpersonal needs is the admission, membership, to be part of. He likes to be with people. He's a social personality. It's an easygoing, nice person who organizes the parties, organizes everything, to be with the family, etc. They are very, very close to the other. And you will see, if I do not talk with the family of my facilitator patients, I cannot prescribe. They need the approval of their family. Second, the analyzer interpersonal needs is the security. They want to be sure what you are talking about. They need proof. You cannot prescribe something new to an analyzer. He likes something very sure. Security. I asked to somebody to come with me. He will ask me, are you sure it's secure? Are you sure? What is the money? What's the change? And to be sure we have enough time to go. So they are nice because they are always asking questions to be sure. In my team, I have some analyzer who slow the direction of the team or slow everything, but they are sure. I need analyzer in my team also. We have, I will tell you, we did this kind of approach with pilots, Swissair pilots. Because we have 3 pilots in the cockpit. If I put 3 analyzers, they will never take off. Never. It's always a big problem. Always a small things. So, and if I put 3 promoters, they will not do the checkout and they will take off. So it's really dangerous. So I need, and today you can take Swissair because they have always pilots from 3 different personalities. This is important. And for my team, it's really important. We'll discuss more about that. So the controller, the interpersonal need is the achievement, challenge, business. They like to do things, to be successful with numbers of consultation, money. They are more money-oriented, and the facilitators are human-based on. And finally, the promoter is the impact of themselves. They like to be admired. They like to be on stage. They like to be, they like to be on spot.
In the party.
In the party. You will see that. Okay. Are you okay with these 4 interpersonal needs? And every time we will do some work today, you have to come back to this to understand how can I convince a patient who the personal needs is the membership. I have to talk with the family, etc. So let's see some strengths and weakness. So as I said, the promoter, they are very, very open-minded. You propose something new to a promoter, they said yes, right away. They like adventure, they like new things, but they like too much new things because they change all the time. That's the weak point. They're not really available. If I ask a friend, promoter, to bring me to the airport, I will never take off. We'll be too late all the time. A promoter is always too late. He has too many things to do. The analyzer, he comes 1 hour in advance, wait for you, and bring you with a new car. He just clean the car, and I'm sure he's not running on gas. So he's very secure guy. So they are not really open-minded for the other side. The analyzer, you ask something new, you say, are you sure? You don't think so too risky? Are you sure we have enough money? And are you sure we are not going to be in trouble? So they're just painful for that. But they are real. When an analyzer is saying something, is doing something, it's perfect. You cannot read very well. Come here. Okay, so as you can see, the strength of a promoter is the opposite of an analyzer. Correct? I said here, they are open to the future. The promoters are open to the future. But the analyzer like the past. It's good. Historical things, very, very, I think from the past. Old furniture, for the promoter is the new one. But the problem is they have to buy all the time because they get new one all the time. Okay. Now, facilitator is, as I said, the easygoing personality. They are accepting everything, anytime. Do you want to come with me tonight? Sure. Where you want to go? As you like. What food you like? Oh, as you like, you know. And I'm in trouble because I don't know what really she wants. So the accepting is fantastic, but I don't know the authenticity. You know, they say, oh my yes. And I have to train my patients to say no. That's the point. They become obese because they cannot refuse a second, a third service to be nice with the cook, and etc. So I need to work on this weakness for the facilitator. In the other side, the controllers.
Oh, it'll go back on in like 20 seconds.
Fantastic.
Yeah, just like that.
Who play with me? Okay. The controller. They are very authentic people. They say always what they think. But sometimes it's too much. They don't care about you. So they say what they think, and they are not very well accepted. I have two chief residents in my team. One is a controller, one is a facilitator. So the facilitator is always talking at the coffee machine. He has connection in all team. The nurses love him. And the other side, I am the controller, who is always, he doesn't like coffee, he's always working like hard, but he has no contact with the rest of the team. I said, please, drink a coffee. And the other side, I said to this guy, okay, let's go work for a while. So that's exactly the opposite. I need these two, because for the psychology of the team, this one is good. For the efficiency, for the numbers of consultation and the money making, my chief resident here is fantastic. So I need both. Any question on these four strengths, weakness? It's okay? We can go further? Okay. How to decide? Now, I give an example, I don't know, because in Dubai you are quite good for shopping. Okay, so I take a lady promoter shopping with the analyzer. Okay, and this is the source. Same, the same. So the promoter says, oh, geez, this is fantastic. I have a good opportunity. Look at these specs. They are fantastic. New one. I never saw that. And cheap. So she will buy everything. And the analyzer said, oh, just wait a minute. Let's go to the other mall. Let's see the other shops. Maybe we can find something cheaper and something better, something nicer. So, and the promoter said, no, I want to buy right away this one. I said, no, let's take a walk. So they walk for the whole afternoon, and they come back, and I think everything will be solved. And so the promoter buy too much, something, multiple. They take quick decision with intuition. They knew it was the best deal, but they didn't, because the analyzer needs reflection, take a slow decision with a lot of details and a unique decision. When an analyzer takes a decision, is a good decision. Most of the time, They think forever, for a long time, and they take a decision. So they are quite good, but too slow. The worst is the facilitator. As I said, we call them the yes man or yes woman. They take multiple decisions slowly, intuitively, and they have a hard time to take decisions. Okay? And the controller take very fast their own decision. So I give you an advice. If you have a boss controller, he tried to think, he mimic, or he just ask for brainstorming, and he asks questions everywhere, but he has already his own decision. And it doesn't matter what you say, he take the decision. He make the notice his own decision. So a controller is very, you have to be really careful with these people, because they take decisions too quick, too fast, for their own purpose. And sometimes, even they know it's not good, it's good for them. And facilitator doesn't take decisions. You have to hand them to take decisions. And we will try to do things like this. Now, before to go further, you have to know, you have to understand which type of food you like, depending of your personality. It's a little break now. You work 2 by 2, and you make a decision together, a reflection, which type of food a promoter, an analyzer, a controller, or facilitator. So you start with yourself. You are a promoter. You think about what you like it, and try to understand, and based on the interpersonal need. The facilitator is the admission. The controller is the challenge. So maybe they are fast. And the promoters love something new. The analyzer loves something very from the past, from something from the family, or etc. So take 5 to 10 minutes, you talk to 2 by 2 or 3 by 3 around the table, and to make your own reflection now with this new knowledge, how you think a controller, a promoter, facilitator, analyzer eat. Okay? Let's do some work.
Okay, and so are you a promoter? Yeah. Nothing wrong with that. I'd say I'm a promoter as well. So I know. So what do you like? So, okay. All right. because I like, I'm not really, I mean, while I like the food that I like, you know, I have like, but I don't mind, I love trying new things. So I'm not going to say, I'm just thinking of some patients that are very analyzers. They're like, I don't like that, I'm not going to try that, I don't care. So if I think of an analyzer, you know, again, that individual is usually when if I'm suggesting, oh, we need to try that products, and here's some new items, I don't care, I don't want to try new products, I want to eat what I eat, and so me as a promoter, I feel like, you know, if somebody said, let's make some changes to how you eat, I see. And that's what is that eater would be kind of an equalizer, right? Yeah.
And sometimes it's so I want to buy, but I buy this.
Where are you in that?
Oh, that's me. That's me. Where are yours?
No, in the grid.
Where are you on the grid? Oh, well. Oh, then we
need to make. Do you have more? Namala? Do you have more like that?
Yes.
She needs one. Okay, thank you.
So then we can find out where you are.
Yeah, because.
So me, yeah. So let's just say it's me.
What about the pickers?
That's why you will see that the people with eating disorder. Mostly.
But no, that's true. That I mean, again, I like easy things during the week, just to get me through the day, you know. Again, and then but then I love to cook on the weekend. Like a sandwich.
Less than 2 minutes.
No, that's true.
So, find out.
Okay. All right. So what you have to do is you're going to check so either side you're going to look at here or here. So you'll pick which one you are on either of these sides. So pick one on each side. Just one. Yeah. So again, are you directive or accommodative? Yeah. So out of the two, then you pick this, and then from here, then we're going to add all of these together. And then here, you'll do one or the other each. So yes, of course. So how Alain just described it is that you want to identify, well, how do you like to eat? So for me, so again, I'm a promoter, but I'm pretty close to control. But again, what I like to do during the week, I'm fast. I don't want to sit down and relax. I just need to get my work done, so I like really fast food. So I like to have a sandwich or some carrots and apples. But then on the weekend, and then on the weekends, I like to go out with friends and try new restaurants and new foods. And so that's all we're looking for is, okay, where do we fit in the grand scheme of things? And so just identifying how we fit. And then after we decide that, then of course. Well, and you are. So again, you have to decide, are you directive or accommodative? I'm guessing you're directive. So, and then are you emphasizing or do you take, like, what comes? Are you prompts? Yes, you take one or the other. So you just pick either side.
So you want to know now?
Okay, by all means. Of course, we want to know.
Okay, now we did a study, that's not my own opinion. What we found, the promoter and the facilitator eat socially. The facilitator eats with friends. So it doesn't matter what they eat, they want to eat with friends. And this is a trick, because you think it's a typical food for facilitator or typical food for a promoter. No. For the facilitator, they eat what you want. That's the problem. And they like to share, and they like to go to the restaurant or to invite people. I have lately a patient who are invited 4 times a week. 4 times in the restaurant. So it's quite tricky to work with these people because we need to look at what she eats and how to not to take everything, and to have a small portion, etc. The promoter eats socially with pleasure, with fancy stuff, fancy food. They like the new food. They like something delicate. You know, something really special. And the most important for a woman, a promoter woman, of the open, is to invite her to the new restaurant, fancy, and she will be admired. You say you have to take the nicest clothes, and you know, they like to go to a place. Do I do something wrong here? He breathed probably. Okay, so prestigious, pleasure, social, but not every day. Not every day. Maybe for occasion, but special occasion. And for the controller, they don't like to eat most of the time. It's time consuming. And they like fast food, but could be a good fast food. Salad, if you cook less than 10 minutes, it's fast food. So when I say fast food, it's not always wrong. You can see a controller in the hospital, he go to buy a sandwich, run to the computer, make the emails and eat at the same time. That's typical controller. Doesn't take time to eat. And he doesn't know even the taste of the sandwich. Okay. But you can be a controller here, and during the weekend you can be a promoter, a secondary personality. You see? So, and the analyzer is programmed, traditional. It's always traditional. I saw patients who every Sunday they go to see the stepfather, stepmother, or the grandma. Every Sunday. And they eat always the same things. And it's always very heavy or etc. So you have a traditional, systematic error. I had a boss. He didn't know that I was playing with him. I ate for 5 years, every first Monday of the month, to a pizzeria, same pizza, same salad, same table, same table. And when he was asking me, what do you want to go? I said, okay, let's go to the pizzeria. Oh yes, I like very much. And when we were arriving to the restaurant, the owner said, oh, your table. Yes, I take. And after I was asking for the menu, and we were looking at the menu, he said, oh, I like very much pizza. I said, me too. And which one? He said, oh, finally I like this one. It was always the same. Can you believe it? An analyzer like security. He knows what to eat because he tested many times. So it's not bad. It's not bad. But if it's always wrong in terms of diet, you can change very slowly the diet, and you will do regularly normal. If you take, what do you think about compliance or observance or adherence? Who is the best one here? No.
I'm thinking facilitator.
That's the point. We need to talk very carefully. You have to explain very carefully to the analyzer, and they will be compliant. If they know, if they understand, they will change. I think I have a slide for that. Prescribe in details. Plan small objectives with the analyzer. And the psychiatric disorder for the analyzer is the obsession. They're obsessive. They are looking all the time. So that's the point. If you want to have a good therapeutic attitude with a facilitator, you have to support the patient and you have to talk with the family, the environment. A facilitator can be sometimes depressed. And we did some studies, and maybe we have time this afternoon. I will show you. The group who has the most eating disorder is the facilitator. Facilitator has eating disorder, and they binge, they nibble during the night, during the late afternoon, etc. For the promoter, the most important, they have also eating disorder for sure, but the most important is the long term, because they change all the time. They do a medical safari. They go doctors to another one, because they have a new diet, they have a new things. So the problem of these people is to discuss the denial also, because they think they are not sick. They are unbreakable. They think disease is for somebody else. So you need to discuss the denial with them, and we'll discuss about more this afternoon. And you have to propose a lifestyle who does not interfere with professional life for a controller. You have to propose something very easy, very fast, who is good for him. He doesn't lose time to do something and to eat. Prescribe in detail, so small objectives, of course, for every patient. We should go slowly. We should to expect. But this one, you need more time for the analyzer, where they are more compliant after that. One day I gave a workshop like this to physicians. And one physician called me a week later. He said, "Fantastic, your test. I canceled all my promoters, all my analyzer in my consultation." I said, "What?" He said, "Yes, I lose time with them. They need too much detail, they are too slow, etc." I said, "It's wrong. Because if you take time with an analyzer, it's pretty good. They will be compliant." So to finish, and we will do some practice this afternoon. For me, a facilitator needs a balanced diet, but he has to learn how to say no and how to do some 1/3. And he likes to share. Don't ask a patient, a facilitator patient, to do a special diet. You will die, because he will be depressed. If you say to a patient, you should do this, this, and this, facilitator cannot, because they have to do something who are together with the rest of the friends or together with the family. Not special diet. We worked on eating disorder here most of the time. For the analyzer is also a balanced diet. Very sure. They have to calculate, they like to write a diary. A promoter will never do that. Too much time. And controller either. So they need a proven, very well done diet. And they will maybe share with the rest of the family to change the diet for the Sunday or for the anniversary. They will teach the rest of the people. Now, this is a bit provocative for you. And I know dietitian doesn't like too much. But for me, doesn't matter. I give any kind of diet, what they like, very, very strong, very fast, dissociated, combining, low carb. They like to go fast. They are able to do that. It's a little bit challenge. And even worse for dietitian, I give very efficient diet for the control. Liquid, low in carbohydrate. I had a surgeon who was doing this kind of things. He bought a refrigerator for his office. He put liquid diet in it, and he stopped to eat stupid things. He had his own, and he do not lose any time when he's working. So that's a little bit provocative. Of course, you cannot apply this all the time, but at least it's different. 4 different approaches. I will show you some data this afternoon. We compare diets, and it's clearly that new here is important. Here is to share. Here is balanced proven. Here is efficient liquid or low in carbohydrate. I'd like to stop here. We have maybe 5 minutes for questions, and I invite you to come back at 1 o'clock to put in practice and to have more knowledge about this approach. Thank you very much. So 5-minute questions. Who wants some detail? Yes. Okay. Do we have oh, fantastic. Thank you for your question.
Despite sound some absurd question though, but during the series of the counseling sessions, can a dietitian or a clinical